I grabbed Mark's phone to order the car. His messages popped up instantly. One caught my eye. Tiffany, the red dress is on the floor. Come back to the office and finish what we started. I froze. Heart thundering. Tiffany. I hissed, reading it again. Mark appeared in the doorway, smirking. What's got you so tense? I held up the phone. Explain this. Now. He chuckled. Oh, that? Relax, Sloane. It's nothing. Just business. Business? She's my assistant, Mark. And this? I gestured to the phone, voice sharp. This is not business. This is cheating. He stepped closer. Sloane, calm down. You're imagining things. You're overreacting. Imagining. I shouted. The text says she's on the floor. Finishing what you started. How is that imagining? He shrugged. You're dramatic. Always too rigid. Tiffany and I felt the air around me tighten. Rage, betrayal, disbelief. You're lying. You're lying, Mark. I trusted you. You trust too easily, he said, voice low, smug. Some things you'll never understand. I flung the phone onto the couch. I want the truth. Now. He laughed, stepping toward me. The truth? You can't handle the truth, Sloane. I backed away, eyes flashing. I can handle the truth. I just didn't expect it from you. He grabbed my wrist. Hard. Stop it. I jerked free. Don't touch me. I'm trying to protect you, he said, voice twisting. You'll thank me later. I shook my head. Protect me? From what? From the truth? From your lies? Mark's face darkened. You'll regret this. I took a step back, heart racing, instinct screaming danger. I already regret trusting you. He lunged suddenly. I stumbled. Hand on the railing. Mark, don't. Too late. A shove. I crashed against the balcony railing. Hands scrabbling. Heart in my throat. Mark. I screamed. The world tilted. Air rushing past. Gravity pulling. And then nothing. Air rushed past me. Heart pounding, screaming, mind blank. I grabbed the railing with everything I had. My feet scrabbled for a hold. Mark. Stop. I yelled. He leaned over, smirk twisting into something darker. Too late, Sloane. You should have listened. I clawed at the edge. Balcony floor scraping my palms. Fingers numb. Mark. I trusted you. He laughed, cold. Trust is for fools. My heels slipped. Panic exploded in my chest. I kicked outward. One foot hit his chest. He stumbled backward, cursing. Stay back, I shouted. But he lunged. My balance gave way. Gravity won. Falling. Spinning. Wind cutting my face. Thoughts racing. Not like this. Not over a text. Not him. Impact hit hard. Pain exploded across my back. Air knocked out of me. Bones rattling. Help. I croaked. Couldn't move. Couldn't breathe. Vision blurring. Mark's voice faint over the ringing in my ears. You'll pay for this, Sloane. I tried to lift my head. Couldn't. Pain radiating. Blood in my mouth. The city below blurred. Sirens somewhere. Footsteps approaching. Someone. Help me. My voice weak, desperate. A hand grabbed me. Solid, strong. Pulled me into consciousness. Stay with me, Sloane. Don't close your eyes. I gasped, seeing faces I couldn't recognize. Paramedics, neighbors, a friend? Mark's shadow looming above. Anger, regret, something flickering. Why? I whispered. Pain everywhere. Body screaming. You shouldn't have seen the text, he said, voice low. Regret? I couldn't tell. Fear? Maybe. The paramedics lifted me onto a stretcher. Hold on. We've got you. I tried to speak. Mark. He was gone. Swept away by the chaos he caused. Machines beeped. Oxygen mask pressed to my face. Pain radiating everywhere. Stay with us, a voice said. Soft, firm. Dominating. Life demanding I fight. I gritted my teeth. Not done. Not yet. Heartbeat slowing. Body weak. mind sharp. One thought cutting through the fog. I will survive. I will make him pay. Then darkness swallowed me. I jolted awake. Taxi, dashboard glowing. Traffic lights flashing. 10 minutes before I'd pick up Mark's phone. Taxi. Stop, I shouted. Driver glanced at me. Everything okay, ma'am? Pull over. Now. I slammed my hand on the seat. Heart racing, mind sharp. Leo's voice rang in my memory. No, not Leo yet. I shook it off. Focused. Phone in my hand. Text from Tiffany blinking. The red dress is on the floor. Come back and finish what we started. Hands trembling. Rage flaring. Breath steadying. This time, I muttered, I control the next 10 minutes. Taxi screeched to a stop. I bolted out. Streets alive with morning traffic. Boots pounding pavement. Mind calculating every move. Office building ahead. Elevator dinged. Doors opened. I stormed inside. Mark's voice floated from the office. Sloane? What? I pushed the door open. Stop lying. He froze. What are you talking about? The text. Tiffany. Your betrayal, I said, waving the phone. He stepped forward, smirk plastered. You're overreacting. Business. Business. I cut him off. You call cheating business? Tiffany peeked from behind her desk. Sloane. Get out. I barked. She froze. Slowly backed out, eyes wide. Mark scowled. You can't prove anything. I raised my phone. I don't need to prove it. I'll make sure everyone sees it. He lunged. I sidestepped. Hands off. Don't act like you're in control, he hissed. I am in control, I snapped. And you're about to find out why. I grabbed my laptop from the desk. Opened Tiffany's folder of stolen designs. Photos, drafts, emails. Evidence lined up. Mark, step back, I said. This is happening. He glared, moving closer. I tapped a few keys. File sent to Rival magazine. Hit send. Mark froze. Eyes widening. You. Done, I said. Your little empire? Over. Blacklisted. Everyone will see your lies, your betrayal, your incompetence. He stepped forward, voice low. You'll regret this. I'll regret nothing, I said. I survive. I thrive. You don't. The phone rang. Taxi driver outside shouting about traffic. Irrelevant. I ignored him. Tiffany peeked back. Sloane. Leave. Now. I snapped. She bolted. Mark lunged again. I grabbed a chair. Blocked him. Not today. Not ever. He stumbled. Rage bubbling. You can't win. I already did, I said. Smirked. And this is only the beginning. I leaned back, eyes on him. Hands steady. Heart calm. Dominoes falling. My life, my career, my reputation, back in my hands. Mark stepped back, realizing. Rage contorted his face. You're impossible. I'm unstoppable, I said. And now it's my turn to choose who stands beside me. Not you. I grabbed my phone. Dominic's number. Time to call the one man who'd been waiting for this moment. Hello, Dominic? I said. Voice steady. Sharp. Controlled. Yes, Sloane, he replied. I've been waiting for your call. Good, I said. Because it's time we take this all the way. Mark's face paled. He backed away, impotent. I hung up, smiled. Hands on hips. Victory already in my grip. The game had changed. I had been reborn. And now revenge was coming fast. I walked into Dominic's office without knocking. He looked up from his desk. Right on time, he said. I don't do small talk, I said. I want them ruined. He stood. Rolled his sleeves. Sit. I didn't sit. Mark and Tiffany. Today. He nodded once. Show me. I threw my laptop on the desk. Emails. Drafts. Timestamps. Stolen designs. Affairs. Financial trails. He scanned fast. Sharp eyes. Clean. Brutal. They tried to kill me. I said. His jaw tightened. Then we end them properly. His assistant entered. Sir, clear my afternoon, Dominic said. Call Vanguard. Tell them the leak is exclusive. She nodded and left. Dominic turned back to me. Press release in 20 minutes. Lawsuits by nightfall. I crossed my arms. Mark will try to spin it. He won't get the chance, Dominic said. He signed a non-compete 3 years ago. I own the loophole. My phone buzzed. Mark. I answered. You're late. You stupid, he started. Check the news, I said. Silence. Then shouting. Papers crashing. What did you do? I smiled. Everything. You'll fix this, he said. You owe me. I owe you nothing, I said. You pushed me off a balcony. His breath hitched. You can't prove that. I don't need to, I said. Your career's dead. I hung up. Another call. Tiffany. I answered. Say it. I was manipulated, she said fast. Mark promised. You stole my work, I said. You slept with my husband. He said you were cold, she said. I'm efficient, I said. You're finished. She started crying. I hung up. Dominic watched me. No hesitation. I died once, I said. Never again. His phone rang. He answered. Yes, good publish. He ended the call. It's live. Screens lit up. Headlines. Names. Screenshots. Proof. Dominic turned to me. They're calling emergency meetings. They won't save him, I said. He stepped closer. I've wanted you on my side for years. Professionally, I said. And personally, he said. I met his eyes. Don't confuse timing with weakness. He smirked. I admire control. My phone buzzed again. Unknown number. I answered. Mark's voice cracked. They dropped me. Every board. Every sponsor. Good, I said. You're destroying everything we built, he said. No, I said. You did. I'm just publishing it. He lowered his voice. Please. I laughed once. Short. Cold. You should have begged before you pushed me. I hung up. Dominic slid a contract across the desk. Partnership. 50-50. Creative control is yours. I skimmed. Signed. He extended his hand. Welcome back. I shook it. I never left. Security rushed past the glass wall. Dominic's assistant burst in. Mark's downstairs. He's yelling. Dominic didn't look at me. Remove him. 2 guards dragged Mark past the office. He screamed my name. I stood. Walked to the glass. Met his eyes. You chose wrong, I said. He was gone. Silence. Dominic exhaled. You're dangerous. I grabbed my coat. So are you. He stepped closer. Dinner. After the fallout, I said. There will be more, he said. I know, I said. And I'll survive all of it. I walked out. Elevator doors closed. My reflection stared back at me. Alive. In control. Untouchable. And this time, I wasn't falling. My phone rang nonstop. Unknown numbers. Blocked calls. Emails piling in. I answered one. You ruined us, Tiffany said. Her voice shook. You didn't have to destroy everything. You stole my designs, I said. You slept with my husband. He said you were already done, she said. He said you didn't care anymore. Hang up, I said. She sobbed. Please. I ended the call. Dominic's driver opened the car door. Ms. Hale. I got in. Penthouse. The car moved. Dominic's name lit my screen. They hired a crisis team, he said. Too late. Mark won't stop, I said. He can't, Dominic said. His accounts are frozen. Another call broke in. Mark. I answered. You're persistent. You leaked private files, he said. That's illegal. You signed consent clauses, I said. You never read contracts. Silence. You always thought you were smarter, he said. I am, I said. You think this ends clean, he snapped. I know people. So do I said. I hung up. The car stopped. My building. Security blocked the entrance. Ms. Hale, one said. Mr. Mark Hale attempted entry. We removed him. Good, I said. Inside, my phone buzzed again. Dominic texted. He's trying to file an injunction. I replied, let him. I stepped into the elevator. Another message. Dominic, he's panicking. I smiled. The elevator stopped. I walked into the penthouse. Drawers open. Papers everywhere. I called security. He's been here. Already sweeping, they said. My tablet chimed. Breaking news. Mark Hale resigns. Investigation ongoing. I poured a drink. Knock at the door. I opened it. Mark stood there. Disheveled. Tie gone. Eyes wild. Talk to me, he said. You have 5 seconds, I said. I loved you, he said. I laughed. You pushed me off a balcony. I was scared, he said. You were going to leave me. You tried to kill me, I said. He stepped closer. Fix this. Say it's fake. I stepped back. One more step, and I call the police. He dropped to his knees. Please. I looked down at him. Get out. He grabbed my ankle. I kicked his hand away. Don't touch me. You think Dominic cares? He said. You're a trophy to him. The door behind him opened. Dominic stepped in. Mark froze. Dominic said calmly, You're trespassing. This is my wife, Mark snapped. She divorced you this morning, Dominic said. Emergency filing. Mark stared at me. You. I signed, I said. Dominic motioned to security. Escort him. Mark screamed. You'll regret this. The door slammed. Silence. Dominic looked at me. You okay? Yes, I said. He studied my face. You don't look shaken. I already died once, I said. He nodded. Tiffany tried to leak a counterstory. And? I asked. We released her confession, he said. Recorded. I raised my glass. Efficient. He stepped closer. They're done. I know, I said. His phone buzzed. He read it. Smiled. Charges filed. Bribery. Fraud. Good, I said. He watched me. You don't hesitate. I won't ever again, I said. He reached for my hand. Stopped. May I? I nodded. His grip was steady. I stayed away because of him, he said. I hated watching you with a traitor. You could have said something, I said. I wanted you free, he said. I squeezed his hand. I am. My phone buzzed one last time. Unknown number. I answered. Silence. Then Mark's voice broken. I lost everything. I said, You earned it. I hung up. I leaned into Dominic. Outside, sirens wailed. Inside, I finally breathed. Dominic's office. Glass walls. Lights glaring. Mark isn't done, he said. Expect more moves. I'm ready, I said. Hands on the desk. Eyes sharp. He pulled out his tablet. Emails, texts, calls. He's panicking. Good, I said. Let him. He smirked. I've wanted you in my corner for years. Professionally. And personally? I asked, raising an eyebrow. Same answer, he said. You're too good to ignore. I crossed my arms. Focus. He can't touch me if we act fast. Dominic nodded. Then we strike first. I tapped the tablet. Release the designs now. Full leak. Rival magazines, industry insiders. He smirked. Already scheduled. I watched the news feed populate. Headlines flashing. Mark Hale and Tiffany blacklisted. Industry shakeup. Check the offices, I said. Make sure he can't tamper with anything else. Already done, Dominic said. His account's frozen. Security is tight. No chance. I smiled. Then we wait. Suddenly, my phone buzzed. Unknown number. Mark. I answered. Do I look scared? You think this is over? His voice cracked. It's just starting for you, I said. I'll ruin you, he spat. You already tried, I said. Failed. Next move. He went silent. I hung up. Dominic stepped closer. That's the last we'll hear from him. For now.
Good, I said.
Because I'm done cleaning up his mess. I want forward action. He slid a contract across the desk. Partnership. 50-50. Full control of creative projects. I skimmed.
Signed.
Done. He smiled. Welcome back. I grabbed my coat. We move fast. I don't wait. Neither do I, he said. I walked out. Security blocked the lobby.
Cameras on.
Phones buzzing. Mark's team trying to intervene. Dominic followed. Ignore them. They can't touch you now. I know, I said. We make the rules today. We entered the elevator. Doors closing. Tell me, he said quietly. Why me? Because you protect, not betray, I said. And you move without hesitation. He nodded. I've wanted this chance. I smirked. Don't waste it. Doors opened. Streets alive. I stepped forward, heels clicking.
Dominated.
Dominic beside me.
Calm. Solid.
Powerful. Next step? I asked. Control the press. Reputation.
Industry, he said.
Finish Mark off completely. I grinned. Already in motion. We reached the car. He opened the door. I slid in. Engines roared. Streets blurred. Traffic parted. My phone buzzed again. Another attempt from Mark. I ignored it. Dominic glanced at the screen. Leave him. He's done. I smiled. Exactly. He tightened his grip on the wheel. You've never been safer. I've never been more ready, I said. And this is just the beginning. We drove into the city. Strategy mapped. Power in our hands. Dominic leaned back. After this, it's ours. I nodded. I never let anyone stand over me again. Sirens echoed in the distance. Mark's desperation audible even from afar. I laughed softly. Let him panic. Let him crumble. Dominic smirked. I like your style. I leaned back in the seat. Eyes forward. Heart steady. Alliance solid. Enemy neutralized. Revenge underway. And finally, the game was mine to control. Dominic slid his phone across the table. He's outside. Which entrance? I asked. Service, he said. Alone.
Good, I said.
Bring him up. Security escorted Mark into the conference room. Wrinkled suit. Bloodshot eyes. No smile left. He looked at Dominic. This is your doing. Dominic didn't sit. Speak to her. Mark turned to me. You set me up. You pushed me off a balcony, I said. I didn't mean.
Stop, I said.
I don't need excuses. He clenched his fists. You took everything. You handed it to me, I said. Dominic tapped his tablet. We're recording. Mark froze. You said this was private. Dominic shrugged. You assumed. Mark swallowed. What do you want? I stepped closer. The truth. He scoffed. You already won. Say it, I said. He laughed bitterly.
Fine.
I slept with Tiffany. I sold drafts. I took bribes. I sabotaged your career. And the balcony? I asked. Silence. Say it, I said again. His voice dropped. I pushed you. Dominic nodded. Clear. Mark snapped. You're destroying me for revenge? No, I said. I'm ending you because you're dangerous. He lunged toward me. Security slammed him against the wall. Dominic didn't flinch. Enough. Mark shouted. She's not innocent. She planned this. I smiled. I survived. Dominic gestured. Escort him. Mark twisted back toward me. You'll regret trusting him. I leaned close. I trusted you once. That was the mistake. The door shut. Dominic exhaled. Police have the recording. Good, I said. His assistant rushed in. Tiffany's been arrested. Charges? I asked.
Fraud. Theft.
Conspiracy. I nodded. Publish the final piece. Dominic tapped send. Screens lit up. Headlines. Confessions. Audio clips. I watched Mark's name burn. Dominic turned to me. This ends tonight. Not yet, I said. One more thing. I pulled out my phone. Opened a message thread.
Tiffany.
I typed. You lost because you followed him.
Sent.
Dominic raised an eyebrow. Closure. Control, I said.
My phone rang.
Unknown number. I answered.
Speak.
Mark's voice broken. They're charging me with attempted murder. Yes, I said. You planned this, he whispered. I prepared, I said. You attacked.
He cried.
I loved you. I said. You loved power. I hung up. Silence. Dominic stepped closer. You okay? Yes, I said. I'm done. He offered his hand. Come home with me. I took it. On one condition. Name it. No secrets, I said. None, he said. We walked out together. Cameras flashed outside. Reporters shouting.
Sloane.
Is this revenge? I stopped.
Turned.
It's accountability, I said. Dominic squeezed my hand. We got into the car. Engine started. City lights passed. Dominic said, I wanted you long before this. I know, I said. You never asked, he said. I wasn't free, I said. He smiled.
Now.
I leaned in. Now I choose. He kissed me. Slow.
Certain.
My phone buzzed one last time. Breaking news. Mark Hale charged. Sentencing pending. I locked the screen. I leaned back. Dominic said, What happens next? I smiled. We build something better. I stepped into Dominic's office. Morning sun flooding the glass walls. He looked up. Ready for the first day of the rest of your life? Always, I said.
He smirked.
No Mark. No Tiffany. Just us. I smiled. Just us. Dominic handed me a folder. Contract signed. Designs cleared. Industry notices sent. You're untouchable. I tapped the folder. Everything's gone. No skeletons left. Exactly, he said. And from now on, it stays that way. I moved to the window. City buzzing. Orders coming in. Rivals scrambling. I exhaled. Controlled.
Strong.
Dominic leaned behind me. You ever regret it? I shook my head. Not once. I survived.
I thrived.
I chose. He smiled. Good. Because I've wanted you for years. Not just professionally. I didn't turn. I know. He stepped closer. And now. I looked at him. Eyes locked. Now we build.
Together.
He took my hand. No games. No games, I said. You've proven loyalty. No betrayal. Just action. Then we start clean, he said. Every project, every move. All ours. I opened my laptop. Designs, schedules, press releases. Everything prepped. We move fast. First project goes live today. Dominic slid beside me. I like your pace. I smirked. I don't waste time. Phone buzzed. Industry contacts already responding. Orders. Offers. Support. He leaned in. And, personally, I turned, full focus. Personally, I've trusted the wrong people. Not you. He held my gaze.
Good.
Because I won't let you down. I nodded. Then stay. Always. I will, he said. Professionally, personally. All in. I smiled, hand in his.
Good.
Because I've got no backup plans. Only us. He chuckled. Dangerous woman. Smart, I said. And prepared. He looked at me. We're unstoppable together. I grabbed my coffee. We're not just unstoppable. We're untouchable. Dominic's phone buzzed. Message. Launch confirmed. Orders flooding in. I typed a reply. Handle it. He nodded. Already done. I glanced at the skyline. This city? Our playground. Every deal. Every project. Every moment, he said. We control it. I leaned into him. And nobody will betray me again. No one, he said. Ever. I smiled. Good. Because I don't forgive easily. I wouldn't want you to, he said. I like the fire. We walked to the balcony. Sunlight hitting the glass, reflecting off the city below. Dominic's hand found mine. You survived the worst. I did, I said. And I came out stronger. He kissed my temple. I'll never let anyone hurt you again. I rested my head on his shoulder. I believe you. Phones buzzing, emails pinging, city alive. But inside this office, calm, controlled, perfect. I straightened. Let's ride this wave. Together. He grinned. Always. I smiled. And for the first time, the future is mine to shape. Dominic squeezed my hand. And mine with you. I looked out of the city. No more shadows. No more betrayal. Just us, forward, unstoppable. He nodded. Let's make them regret ever crossing you. I laughed softly. Already did.
Now?
It's our turn. We walked back inside, hand in hand, eyes locked. He whispered, Ready for the world? I smirked. Always. And with that, the game ended. The revenge complete. The future ours. No fear. No betrayal. Just power.
Control.
And love.